Mario explained why chickens were not killed the way we used to kill them in the lowlands, where we cut the jugular vein in the neck. Chickens in the uplands were killed by beating the whole body, blood stayed in the body, until the flesh is consumed. How fortunate lowlands chickens were! Well, I have to get used to this kind of food because my boss told me I have to stay there for a week in December to document how farmers use azolla for vegetables. The following day, we went to a farmers' gathering where we promoted azolla. While my boss talked about the wonders of the fern, I started making informal conversations with some of those farmers who were not listening to my boss. I asked them what were their mass media sources of farming information. They eagerly pointed out that it was the radio, and they also said they loved reading newspapers. I almost believed those farmers. I tried verifying their answers in the afternoon when I visited their homes. It was not newspapers they loved reading, but comics. The farmer I had a chat with the whole bunch of comics which he lent out to other farmers. There were no newspapers around the house. The farmers were visited while they rested under the trees, were busy reading comics. This was their favorite pastime. Although most of the farmers welcomed us warmly, there were those who did not appreciate our efforts. One farmer, who I later on learned to be defeated barangay captain, blocked our every move. He was telling us that we were making them robots, guinea pigs. We, in the government, made them do what we say. Government told them to use chemical fertilizers, and they did. Now, government is telling them to use organic fertilizers. My boss tried explaining, but he will not hear a word she said. I, in my best voice, spoke and came forward and looked at him in the eye. I said that we are not dictating what will be best for them. I know they mistrusted us because of their previous experiences with government programs. We understand what they felt. We seek not to be understood and reappreciated. But we want to just share information we know we can help them improve their state of living. We are sincere in helping them. We are just informing and sharing them what we know. They make the decisions, not us. We know they are the best ones capable of making the best decision on how to go about their lives. I do not even know if he listened at all, but I knew I was able to strike a chord somewhere. After my declamation piece, that night, Manong Tinoy, the ex-barangay captain, approached me and told me that I was a brave woman. He was pretty talkative that night and even joked about introducing me to his oldest son because he liked that his son be married off to a woman like me. I said why not? Well, Manong Tinoy eventually became my friend, and when I went up to Benguet alone the following December, I stayed at his house and became my voluntary companion. He even defended me whenever I received negative criticisms from people about azolla. Well, about his son Domeng, he was eyeing another barrio lass who is prettier than me by one bath. No amount of prodding by Manong Tinoy can make his son's eyes turn on me. I was safe in Benguet. Date, December 8, 1980. Today is my birthday, and I'm celebrating it in Benguet. Manong Tinoy's wife cooked kilawing manok and made fresh vegetable salad using vegetables fertilized with azolla compost. Many people from the community came to pay a visit to the birthday girl. One of the elders even offered a prayer for me for a long and prosperous life. I've been here for a week now, and people began to treat me as one of them. I was not a visitor anymore, but I was a part of their community. When I did my interviews, some do not want to talk. They feared giving out information to a stranger.
Created using Powtoon.